Okay, I'm going to test the audio on my microphone. I'm going to turn on my stream volume. This is how I plan to talk, roughly. This volume. Let's see how it comes through. The audio on my microphone. I'm going to turn on my stream volume. Alright, sounds okay, I suppose. Unfortunately, when I alt-tab out, I can't hear the game anymore, so... I'm sure we'll get it figured out eventually. But yeah, this is a game that I played on Xbox years ago. I want to say about 5 years ago? Right around 5 years ago, I think. It was pretty good. You know, I enjoyed it. I haven't touched it since then because I haven't had access to my Xbox for 4 years. And... yeah, just haven't gotten into it. But it was on sale on Steam, and I watched someone else stream portions of this game recently, and it reminded me, you know, it was pretty well made. I like the atmosphere and stuff like that, so I'm gonna give it a shot again, and we'll see how it goes. I'm not planning to use guides or anything, so I'll probably screw up a ton of cases. But I actually had a thought about it'd be pretty interesting to play this game using only truth or only doubt or only lie, you know, and see whether, I mean, see if that's possible. I mean, does the game, if you screw up enough, does the game make it so you can't win? Or does it say, hey, you need to redo these cases, asshole, do them right? I don't know. I would guess it'd be the latter, that it would say, okay, look, you gotta do these over, punk. That'd be my supposition, but I don't know. So, but I don't plan to do that. I'm just gonna do my level best to, you know, figure things out for myself. We'll see how that goes. Probably poorly, but might be fun. I don't think there's, yeah, there's not really difficulty per se. I mean, you can't make it so the enemies are tougher. You can make yourself weaker, I guess. I mean, I'm not an aim assist type of fella, so I have aim assist off. I'm also probably going to be jimmying with the controls a bit, but I remember altering the controls in Grand Theft Auto 5 substantially in order to... You see, I don't understand what... that's a space bar. Okay. In order to make it more consistent with what I do normally, but that turned into a nightmare. This game's a little simpler in terms of controls, but still, I just... Besides the movement keys and the ones that got displaced by that, I think I'm going to leave it default for this game. So we'll see how that works. You know, I can always change it. Anywho.
A city on the verge of greatness. A new type of city, based not on the man, but on the automobile. The car. The symbol of freedom and vitality. Where every man can own his own home, and have room to breathe, and not be overlooked by his neighbors. A city where a man's home is his castle. A quarter acre of the dream made possible by victory. A city of opportunists. A city of dreams, where Hollywood will shape the thoughts and desires of the entire planet. A city of pioneers. A city of dreamers. A city of undercurrents, where not everything is as it seems. A 20th century city that will become a model for the world. A city that has no boundaries, that will stretch as far as the eye can see.
Does that building have Shakespeare misspelled on it? Maybe I'm going insane. It looked like they misspelled Shakespeare. Let me see on the screen. I missed it. Damn.
In the Marine Corps, you deal with the chain of command. Mistakes get made, but you deal with them. You know what you're fighting for and that you're on the same team. But dealing with corruption is like chasing shadows. You never know whether the guy you're talking to is on the pad, or whether it's your partner, or maybe even the watch commander. So who do you trust, Cole? I made up my mind a long time ago.
KGBL calling caller 14 Adam. 14 Adam, come in.
Go ahead, KGPL.
14 Adam, see the detective, an ambulance shooting at 6th and Industrial Street. Unit 16 William requests uniform assistance for an evidence search. 14 Adam, code 2.
Roger, 14 Adam en route.
Alright.
Here we go again. They don't request uniforms for an evidence search unless there's some kind of catch.
Ever the optimist.
From the beam of sunshine himself.
Okay. So, looking around does not cause your vehicle to swerve at all, I don't think.
Floyd Rose, homicide. You might back up?
Yes, sir. Phelps and Dunn, Wilshire Division.
We had a shooting took place down this alleyway. We have the Vic, Scooter Payton, a Negro male bagged up and on his way to Central Morgue. Witness says a tall white guy, our shooter, put 2 in the Vic's head and then threw his piece. I need you guys to try and recover the gat.
You want us to look anywhere in particular?
Give it your best shot, guys. The dead guy's a lowlife. I'm not expecting any miracles here.
And if we recover the weapon?
Bag it and return it to technical services.
You hurried up, Floyd. We
I'm
got
outta
places
here.
to be.
Happy hunting.
This is a fist hump. Just going through the motions.
You're probably right. Let's just get it over and done.
All right, have it your way. We'll search right up to the back wall.
Get it
If you still
done.
don't come up with anything, come find me and we'll talk it out. 2 heads are always better than 1.
These are reversed. Go. Done.
Look at this junk.
Yep. Hmm.
It's not my job to pick through other people's trash.
Yeah.
Not much help.
What have you got, Phelps? Anything?
How do I... Okay.
I tell you, I'm jinxed. I always get landed with this crap. Cole, come take a look at this.
to the case.
Yeah.
We're never gonna find it. It's a waste of time.
Dr. Fontaine, could I have a word?
Of course, young man.
I really enjoyed your lecture, Doctor. Psychiatry seems to have a tremendous amount to offer.
Why, thank you. I'm always happy to receive acknowledgement for my work. The mind is the last great mystery in medicine. Are you thinking of specializing, Mr.
Sheldon, or Courtney Sheldon. I'm only in 2nd year, Doctor. They fast-tracked me a year because of my...
Tim has been busy with work and a girlfriend, so that's where he's been for the last, I'd say, month and a half. I don't know when he'll be streaming PUBG again, but he did talk about wanting to stream it semi-regularly again, 2-3 times a week, so, you know, there's some hope that he'll play. I'll certainly let him know that you asked and that you're interested. Yeah, he didn't give me any times as far as... because he's been really busy in the evenings, which is when he used to stream. So I don't know what he plans to do exactly, but we'll certainly see. Good to see you're still following us and dropping by.
experience during the war.
Ah,
That's what I wanted to talk to you about. Battle fatigue and collapse under duress. Can it be helped?
I would say yes, given the right set of circumstances. Trauma forces the mind to close down, retreat in on itself. We try to find ways to unlock the mind again through a combination of therapy and drug treatment. Hypnosis and therapy are powerful tools in the right hands, Sheldon.
I've been to visit some of the guys at the VA hospital.
See you then.
A good friend of mine, he's so far away. It's like he's wandering
You
around.
went through a lot together.
Yes, Doctor.
Give me his details and I'll make a prognosis. I have a number of clinics in Los Angeles, Courtney Sheldon. And your penance, for your friend's help, is to come and work at one of them in your spare time, with what little spare time a medical student has. Is that a deal?
Is it ever? I can't thank you enough.
I'm not promising a cure, Courtney. I want you to remember that. Every physician has patients that he cannot hope to cure, for whom he can only smooth the path to death.
The medic just makes them more comfortable while they die. I think there's something in a trash can here. Maybe in the dumpster? Oh wait. What do we have here?
Optimistic, Cole.
Yeah. Alright. Pretty sure the gun is up the building.
What now?
Have a good look around. It could be anywhere.
Alright.
Shooter put him up against the wall and blew his brains out.
Hell of a way to go.
Doesn't really matter how you go once you're gone.
Don't get all deep on me, Phelps.
Wait.
Ralph, there's something on the rooftop.
How the hell did you see that?
A reflection in the window. Looks like it might be our weapon. I'm gonna see if I can find a way up there.
All right. Don't hurt yourself.
Okay, the little tutorial prompt came up to let me know what button is, get your notebook out. All partners. P, run toggle, interact. Control is cover. Don't know that I like that one so much. Is middle click used for anything? Doesn't look like it, so I think I'm just gonna... There we go. Bump it up, notebook. What the hell are those? That, why am I losing my mind on this? Okay, I want something else to be my... Get the notebook out. I don't think A is used for anything now. Oh wait, fuck, it is. I might as well swap these. Okay, space is observe suspect. What do I want to be the... Well, I don't think tilde is used for anything. Yeah, okay, that sounds good. Notebook. Blammo. Saving content. Alrighty. Perfect. Alright, so... Patience. Alleyway. Nah, that's not what I want. How do I navigate this?
The gun's up on the roof, right? So we need to find a way up.
There's blood stain. This.
What kind of chumps do these homicide guys think we are?
Don't think this beer bottle is going to be the key.
Building looks vacant. I don't want to wait around all night for the super to let us in. Is there a way up from the outside?
Yeah. Okay, pistols over there. Is there anything else up here?
How you doing, Cole? Found it yet?
You know, you really think my character would have some sort of snarky reply or grumpy rejoinder?
I don't even want to think about what that smell is.
Smith & Wesson, serial S71893.
Mm-hmm.
Two rounds fired. And instead of dropping it down a drain, our shooter hoists it up here. Interesting guy.
We should follow up on this now, before the perp tries to leave town.
Thing is, not all clues have been
We
found.
have the gun, Cole. Let's take it back to Central. We could get a commendation.
Could show some initiative, Ralph, and see if we can come up with an owner.
That's a long shot, Cole.
It's a pretty fancy gun. You know a local gun store?
Sure. There's a place a couple of blocks from here.
Alright, that's nice, but... See, I wonder... It says the music will stop once all clues are found, but the thing is that... Does that mean all the possible clues, or does it just mean the ones that actually matter? Because there's plenty of red herrings.
Probably nothing.
I don't know.
Are you sure about this? It's not really our gig.
No harm in doing some digging. The suits didn't seem to give much of a damn.
Such a little Boy Scout, Cole. You can't wait to get out of that uniform, can you?
You'd rather round up drunks and help old ladies across the road?
I'd rather get through the day without the captain's foot up my ass.
Yeah.
It'll be fine, Ralph. You worry too much.
Okay, I can't do anything about this. At least I don't think so. Now, is this an invisible wall here? No. Hmm. Alright. Impressive. Yeah, it's gonna let me do that. Although, will it let me take cover? No one to fight? Okay, no. So what's the other... There's another clue somewhere, and I'm willing to walk around a little bit for it. Nope, I already saw this. Wait.
It doesn't appear to be connected.
So it's gonna play the same stupid music. Oh, it's gonna do the little piano key thing. Every time I walk over things I've already seen. Oh, that sucks. Hey, this might be something. What about the other clues? Wait, why can't I move? Are you kidding me? I've clipped into the wall. Okay, sheesh. That was about to become very irritating. Ye old Unreal Engine and its split. At least I think this is an Unreal game. It feels like an Unreal game. Yeah, look at Cole Phelps run. Forget it. Let's just go. So I haven't found all the clues. Yeah, I think it's just the relevant ones that it will trigger for. Oh. So how do I get my partner to drive to the shop?
You know the way. You can drive.
Alright, cool.
Officers Phelps and Dunn. Can you tell us anything about this gun?
Smith & Wesson, Model 27, registered Magnum. Chambered for .357, nickel-plated with pearl grips. Same gun used by General Patton.
You're not suggesting he's the owner?
No, I'm not.
You seem to know a lot about the weapon.
I ought to. I sold it. You know, this piece will stop a rhino. These babies are only available special order. Here's my Smith & Wesson order book.
You mind if I take a look?
Be my guest. This is about something bad, right?
Model 27 with pearl grips, Cole. You see it on there?
Yeah, 27 nickel checkered walnut. Nope. 27.
We're in luck. Errol Schroeder, 203 South Glass Street. Ordered the gun in February '46. Thanks, you've been a big help.
What
Anytime.
exactly is this?
Always happy to help out the LAPD.
Yeah.
Do we call it in?
Let's see if he's at home. Owning the gun doesn't prove he pulled the trigger.
Okay.
All
In
right.
for a penny, in for a pound. Lead the way, Gunga Din.
Now that wasn't so hard, was it? Just because we're in uniform doesn't mean we can't use our initiative.
I guess so. Seems a little too good to be true. One-of-a-kind murder weapon bought locally using a real name. If Schroeder's our shooter, he's no criminal mastermind.
Most of them aren't. That's why they get caught. 2 out of every 3 crimes are done on impulse.
Another fact from the Phelps Encyclopedia of Thin Air. You really are full of it.
Alright. Is this where I'm supposed to go? Yeah, apparently not. What am I thinking? Or is that the building?
Say, could I borrow some of that mascara?
Alright, number 2.
Schroeder, apartment 2.
Rivers. Something hidden under the stairs? Wait a minute. Still in apartment 2. Milk subs.
What do you guys want?
I'm Officer Cole Phelps. This is Officer Dunn, Wilshire Division. You're the owner of a Smith & Wesson Model 27, nickel-plated with pearl grips?
I might be. What of it?
Then you'll be surprised to know that Scooter Payton was murdered tonight with your gun.
You're out of your mind. Scooter? He works for me. I have that gun here in my drawer. What the fuck is going on here?
You're under arrest, Schroeder. Cuff him, Ralph.
No way. You're not taking me down for this.
That was a very bad move, Schroeder.
I gotta hold it. Okay.
Quit prancing around and...
Alright.
Ralph, you all right?
I'm fine. I hardly felt it. He's lucky he caught me off guard.
Alright.
Keep an eye on him, Ralph. I'm gonna take a look around.
No, I want my hat. Thank you. Alright.
List of names and a series of numbers. Floyd Rose's name is in this book.
Phelps, we can come out of this all bright and shiny with a commendation. Or stick our schlongs in a hornet's nest. Call it in, partner. And leave the book where you found it.
Officer Phelps, badge 1247, requesting.
Okay.
You dumb fucking sons of bitches, get in this line now before I lose my temper.
Excuse me, Sergeant, but...
Excuse me? Fuck you. You say another word and I'll break your fucking head and have you in the brig.
Some of us are here for...
I know why you're here, asswipe. I'm having a bad day, Private. Some people don't seem to want to get on this bus.
I didn't ask for your help.
He didn't ask for your help. Can you believe this guy? Who are you two, Abbott and Costello?
We're here for OCS, Sergeant.
So it's the three fucking stooges and you're here for OCS. God help this fucking country and the USMC. The Japanese will do the world a favor and kill you quickly. All three of you are on report. What are your fucking names?
Phelps.
Kelso.
Merrill.
Any other gentlemen for OCS? OCS is at Elliott. You take the Camp Elliott bus over there. This bus is for MCRD. This bus is for men who want to fight.
Well, you picked the right place, Cole. A city that needed an honest cop like a thirsty man needed water. You'd heard the stories, but you weren't interested. You were here to fight the good fight, solve cases, right wrongs. The force is like politics. There's no sitting on the fence. You have to choose sides. A brown paper envelope, or a Greyhound ticket to Palookaville. It could only ever end one way.
All units to 211 in progress and shots fired at Westlake Savings and Loan, 1415 West 3rd Street. Unit to handle identify, code 3.
We'll take that. It's only a couple blocks from
14 Adam calling KGPL. We'll handle the 211.
Roger that, 14 Adam. Be advised, suspects are armed and dangerous.
Roger, KGPL. 14 Adam on route.
Oh yeah, space is the handbrake, I forgot. Crap. Good boy. Good. Good boy.
Make it quick, you guys. The cops are here. We gotta move it.
Yeah, thanks. Use the cover.
We don't know how many are in there. Take it slow. Back up with you soon. Stay down. That's it? We got them all? I think we got them, Cole. Should be all clear.
Should be.
Lieutenant Hopkins says anytime you reach for the shotguns, you're either going to end up dead or wearing a citation. So I guess...
It's okay, Ralph. You did well in there. I'm glad you had my back. Man couldn't ask for a better partner.
USA. A lot of flashbacks for not a lot of clue hunting.
This kind of opportunity comes along once in a lifetime, Hank. I have to grasp it.
You have to survive at first, Cole. Here are the veterans. The Japs love to shoot officers.
If I can make a name for myself in this war, my future...
Thinking of taking on a company of the Emperor's finest single-handed? You don't seem the Sergeant York type to me.
When I need your opinion, Kelso, I'll ask for it.
They talk about officers like you in boot camp, Cole. They call it the Custer Syndrome. Guys who go around dreaming of fame and glory and getting all of their men killed in the process.
Our duty is to lead, Kelso.
And their duty is to die for your wonderful future?
Cole Phelps and Jack Kelso. With some people, it's as simple as chemistry. Two guys who should have been friends, but their personalities got in the way. Phelps, a good guy, wound way too tight. And Kelso, a quiet man who could never walk away from a fight.
Well, it's a shame you don't like to talk about it, Cole.
Ralph, friends who want to stay friends don't discuss religion or politics. In my case, you can add the war to that.
I know that bum. Wendell Bowers. I put him away before he jumped parole. Get after him, Phelps. I'll head him off in the car.
Alright.
Wendell Bowers! Stop! LAPD! You can go screw yourselves. Why, you! Watch it! He's hiding in the alley!
Yes, I don't have the option of drawing on him.
Bowers! Hold it right there!
Stop now or I will
son. Watch your fire. Don't want to do this, Wendell. Get down from there right now. Give it up, Wendell.
Stay the hell away from me.
Go ahead. Yep.
No way I'm going back inside. I've done my time.
It's over, Bowers.
You assholes already screwed me once.
Alright.
Give it up, Bowers. There's nowhere left to go.
About to get ambushed, I can feel it.
Looks like we've got the place to ourselves.
My hat! Oh, you son of a bitch. Wait. Yeah, I gotta keep...
Uniform makes
Something about headbutting people that I just like.
How you doing, Wendell? Your parole officer's feeling lonely. He's got a hole in his life for an asshole like you. You can make it up to him in 10 years' time. Watch your head. This hump will be back in the Iron Hotel by tomorrow night. Nice work, Cole. You run track in high school?
No, obviously not.
Part of the tradition of the Marine Corps and being an officer in the Marine Corps is the ability to make tough decisions. The right decision is not always the popular one. The right decision will get the men you care about killed. These ratings and your ability to give them frankly and truthfully directly affect your chances of successfully becoming a Marine officer. Candidate Phelps, you have the floor. Esprit de Corps, Merrill, 10. Franklin, 8. Weiss, 8. Donahoe, 6. Kowalski, 6. Hudson, 5. Kelso, 2. Leadership, Donahoe, 8. Franklin, 7. Merrill, 6. Kowalski, 6. Weiss, 5. Hudson, 5. Kelso, 1. Candidate Kelso.
I'm sorry, Captain, but I joined the Marine Corps to fight the enemy, not get involved in this schoolboy chicken shit.
Kelso, in my office, now!
For every cop, there's the case that makes you. Gives you that leg up. Gets you recognized as the shining new star in the squad. The case that you solve that shows that you have the gumption, the gung-ho, the get up and go to make you stand out from your average rank-and-file patrolman. This could be the one goal.
LAPD, could you stand clear of the body, please? Has anyone called an ambulance?
We've called an ambulance and the police, but I'm afraid he's dead.
Okay, stand further back and move along. It's your choice, but make it quick, people.
Hey, Cole. You got here quick.
My beat crosses 7th Street.
Okay. You're first reporting then. We'll get a perimeter going and move the crowd on. You better see what you can find out before the homicide dicks show up. I'll be with you in a moment.
Broad daylight, crowded street. Now I've seen everything.
Everybody stay back. Let us do our
Let's see
job.
what we got here. Alright.
C. Galetta. Layaway receipt. Pearl earrings. Made out to Bank of Arcadia.
right, all right. Yes, it's a dead person.
Let's see what there could be on the street. Actually, well. I don't think there's anything else to learn about him.
We should make sure we've checked the whole crime scene before questioning the witness.
Yeah, we should. Alright, so Peeps. Victim. Okay. Okay.
Shell casings. These look like 32s.
Nope. Yeah, that's just the body. Here's a 32 caliber shot. Stuff in the trash, maybe?
Don't you people have anything better to do?
Hmm.
FN Browning. Serial number 01138.
Uh-huh.
Might need to run it by a gun store.
Eagleson's gun store's a couple blocks from here.
Okay. Could go to Eagleson's, I suppose. Those are just the bullet casings.
This guy in the crowd thinks he saw something, Cole. You better take a statement.
Yeah, who's this?
This town is going straight to hell.
This guy? Wait, who? Oh.
Any ideas? Sir, I'm Officer Phelps. What exactly did you see?
I heard the shots. I thought it was a car backfiring. I saw a girl run into the shoe store.
Officer, please, tell me what's going on.
Speak to the witness before homicide arrives, Phelps. If you think she's lying, don't be afraid to get forceful. Verbally, of course.
Oh, yes, thank you.
Don't accuse her of anything without proof. Lawyers love that shit. And if you're sure she's straight up, try the general approach. See what you can coax out of her.
Generally speaking,
Can I help you, sir?
I'm Officer Phelps, miss. I'm here about the shooting. Did you know the victim?
He was my boss, Mr. Gage.
Mr. Gage's first name.
Everett.
And you are?
Galleta. Clovis Galleta.
Hey. I don't think I have the option of, why can't I do anything? Alright.
Do you think you could tell me exactly what happened, miss?
I look around the shops at lunch. I was in a store when Mr. Gage, my boss, bursts in yelling that I'm late on my lunch.
And?
We came back. I was angry. I walked in front. I heard shots. I turned and saw Mr. Gage fall.
Alright. I don't have any proof. Hey, hold on a sec. Wait a minute. I've got a witness, don't I? What the hell? I don't know.
I'm having a hard time believing that, young lady. Do you want to be taken to a police cell?
You're hardly any older than me. Don't you dare talk to me that way.
Yep. Doorbell.
A man is dead, Miss Galetta, and it's a criminal offense to lie to a police officer. I'm gonna take you downtown.
Get out. Get out right now. Send in one of the other policemen if you must, but I won't say another word to you.
Okay. So let's do that. Now I'm curious if I use this feature. I'm guessing it's gonna make me do the drive all over again.
For every
Yep.
cop, there's the case that makes you. Gives you that leg
There you
up.
go.
Gets you recognized as the shining new star in the squad. The case that you solve that shows that you have the gumption, the gung-ho, the get up and go to make you stand out from your average rank and file patrolman. This could be the one, Cole.
And you can't skip this.
LAPD, could you stand clear of the body, please? Has anyone called an ambulance?
We've called an ambulance and the police, but I'm afraid he's dead.
Okay, stand further back and move along. It's your choice, but make it quick, people.
Hey, Cole. You got here quick.
My beat crosses 7th Street.
Okay. You're first reporting then. We'll get a perimeter going and move the crowd on. You better see what you can find out before the homicide dicks show up.
Really wish you could skip this
I'll be
dialogue.
with you in a moment.
All these cops?
Broad daylight. Crowded street. Now I've seen everything.
Yep.
Everybody stay back. Let us do our job.
So the receipt is important. It proves that they know each other.
C. Galetta. Layaway receipt. Pearl earrings. Made out to Bank of Arcadia.
And I don't get anything for examining his hands, I don't think.
Shell cases. These look like 32s. FN Browning. Serial number 01138. Might need to run it by a gun store.
Eagleson's gun store's a couple blocks from here. This guy in the crowd thinks he saw something, Cole. You better take a statement.
I knew it wasn't safe around here anymore.
All right. Yes, it's a dead person.
Sir, I'm Officer Phelps. What exactly did you see?
I heard the shots. I thought it was a car backfiring. I saw a girl run at the shoe store.
I'm going to memorize your name and throw my head away.
Fake sincerity.
Don't you people have anything better to do?
Well. Oh, it's still just 32s.
Speak to the witness before homicide arrives, Phelps. If you think she's lying, don't be afraid to get forceful. Verbally, of course. And don't accuse her of anything without proof. Lawyers love that shit. And if you're sure she's straight up, try the general approach. See what you can coax out of her.
Yeah, I don't think they're gonna let me explore the shop in any kind of detail. think she's gonna talk to me no matter what. I don't know that I have a choice. What do we have here? Shoes in a shoe store, huh?
This is going to help us.
Probably not. So this door here. Nope.
I'm
Damn.
Officer Phelps, miss. I'm here about the shooting. Did you know the victim?
He was my boss, Mr. Gage.
Mr. Gage's first name.
Everett.
And you are?
Galleta. Clovis Galleta.
I'd like to review my evidence. Going through the little prompts before it lets me. Okay, so there was a shooting. Got a bank or a receipt. Got some shell casings. And a handgun.
Do you think you could tell me exactly what happened, miss?
I look around the shops at lunch. I was in a store when Mr. Gage, my boss, bursts in yelling that I'm late on my lunch.
And?
We came back. I was angry. I walked in front. I heard shots. I turned and saw Mr. Gage fall.
Yeah. The thing is, I know the game would probably want me to say that she's lying. Okay, whatever. But I don't have any evidence to contradict what she has said. Right? Okay, fine.
You're lying, Miss Galleta. You know what happened and why. You're going to tell me.
There's nothing to tell. I've done nothing wrong. How can you prove different?
Your pearl earrings, Miss Galleta. You've been paying for them for a whole year. Stop lying and tell me what happened at the jewelry store.
Oh, God! I won't lose the earrings, will I?
You can lose your freedom, you little fool, if you don't stop obstructing a murder investigation.
Mr. Kalu. Edgar Kalu. He runs the jewelry store. He's showing me a lovely watch. Mr. Gage bursts in. Mr. Kalu gets very angry with Mr. Gage, and they start yelling at each other. Mr. Gage tells me that all of the things in the store are junk, nickel-plated, made in Japan, and yells at me to get back to work.
Then what happened?
We get back here, and I hear a loud bang. Mr. Gage clutches at his back. I hear another bang, and another, and another. Mr. Gage falls to his knees. It looked very painful.
Okay.
Which jewelry store?
Hartfield's. Broadway, between 5th and 6th.
Did you see the person who shot Mr. Gage?
Of course I did. Mr. Kalu looked very angry. He kept firing the gun. He kept pulling the trigger. He threw the gun in a bin and turned and walked away.
The problem is, I mean, I know the game is easing me along, but it's just she seems truthful.
You're making me angry, Miss Galleta. Is that what you want? Tell me why Mr. Kalu shot Mr. Gage.
They had a fight.
Mr. Gage hates Jews. A lot of people do. It's not my fault if he has nice things.
Alright.
How many shots did you hear, Miss Galleta?
It's difficult to remember. It sounded like there were so many. and they were so loud.
You see, here she looks shiftier than she did when I doubted her.
I need you to concentrate, Miss Galetta. Even minor details can become important later on.
Well, there was one bang, and then another, and then 3 very quickly, close together. 5.
Thank you for your help, ma'am. You've been very brave. We'll need you to make a formal statement about what happened to Mr. Gage.
Does that mean I can still collect my... Never mind. Yes, officer, I'll make a statement.
Alright, we need to go to the gun store now.
We have the murder weapon.
Yep.
And the murderer. The girl saw it all. Our killer works at a jewelry store called Hartfield's.
That's a couple of blocks from here.
Thinking what I'm thinking?
Tate, maintain the perimeter.
Now let's go to the gun store first. Exactly is. Alright. Sorry. Dude! Alright, screw this. Well, you know. You know. Wait, what? Ah, there we go.
Officers, what can I do you for?
Officers Phelps and Dunn, sir, Wilshire Division. We need you to trace a serial number.
Sure. What's the make and model?
FN Browning, model 1922. The serial number is 01138.
You don't say. Well, I didn't sell it. Europeans love them, but it's pretty rare you find one over here. Although I did have one in here a couple of weeks back.
Remember the owner?
Yeah. Caillou. Edgar Caillou was his name. Thing looks like it'd never been fired, but he brought it in here for cleaning anyway. Then he bought a box of cartridges and he left.
Do you know where we can find Mr. Caillou?
Told me he was on his lunch break. Said he worked at Hartfield's jewelry store just up on Broadway.
Thanks for your help.
All right, cool.
Officer, can I interest you in a new watch?
Officer Cole Phelps, are you Edgar Kalu?
No. Mr. Kalu is out back. He said he'd lie down. I'll buzz him for you.
Son of a bitch! Go, Cole, go!
I'm going.
Kalu, get back here!
Wait.
What?
I wonder, can I scare him with a warning shot? Yeah.
Too late, Kalu!
That didn't scare him at all.
Don't make it worse, Kalu!
Yeah, I guess I could shoot him in the leg. What did that card do? Aha! Okay.
Edgar Kalu, you're under arrest for the murder of Everett Gage.
The case that makes you and the case that breaks you. The one you never solve. The one that keeps you awake at night. The case that gnaws at your guts and ruins your marriage. The case that keeps you propping up a bar as you relive the what-ifs, the might-have-beens, the half-leads, and the half-truths. The case that other cops murmur about whenever you walk past. The case you never, ever discuss.
God's mill may grind slowly, but it grinds finely, son. I hear it's you who nabbed our malefactor from the shooting yesterday.
Yes, sir.
Then tell me, Boyle, I hear you're quite the climber, a man of initiative. How would you like a chance at smiting this man with the sword of justice?
You're asking me to conduct the interview, sir?
I am, young Phelps. You've only been with us a short time, and you've assembled yourself a stellar arrest record. Not to mention the fine work you did in the war, sending heathens back to the hell they came from. But I'm curious as to whether you can turn your hand to interrogation. Takes a certain animal cunning, lad. Do you think you might be ready for that?
Yes, sir. I think I am.
Good man. You need many things for a conviction, young Phelps. A motive, opportunity, hard evidence, and best of all, a confession. If you fail in the former, you can always use a modicum of violence to obtain the latter. How are you feeling, lad?
Fine, sir.
Very good. The evidence is overwhelming. May the cat eat him and the cat be eaten by the devil. Bring me a confession, young Phelps. This is your chance. Don't fail me.
Has my lawyer arrived yet? I want to see my lawyer.
A lawyer can't help you, Mr. Kalu. You shot a man dead in cold blood. You're going to have to pay for that.
Okay. What do I got? I've got the fact there was a shooting. I've got the voucher. Got 5 shells. I mean, the gun was owned by him and it was found at the scene. We've got an eyewitness who says that he did it. Got the religious motive. Yeah, that evidence is pretty weak. I mean, it says not all that helpful.
You followed Everett Gage and the girl back to the shoe store. You put 5 rounds in Gage's back.
Gage was a bastard. Whatever he got what was coming. But it had nothing to do with me.
Yeah, he's lying.
You shot Gage, and we know why.
We can put you at the scene.
You can't prove anything.
We know all about the argument. Miss Galetta made a statement.
You're counting on the girl? You think her testimony's gonna stand up in court?
You're going to the gas chamber, Edgar.
That Jew-hating fuck couldn't leave me alone. I had a sale. That girl was ready to buy.
Let's change the subject. You fasting for Yom Kippur, Mr. Kalu?
Yeah, let's change the subject, you going motherfucker. How about baseball?
You're not denying you're a Jew, Mr. Kalu.
This is America. It's not Germany. It's not a crime.
Some people don't like Jews, Mr. Kalu.
Yeah, and I guess you're one of them.
Gage hated Jews, didn't he, Mr. Kalu?
I don't know what you're talking about.
He says possible. I kind of want to doubt him here. I don't know. So, into it. Remove an answer, ask the community, show all clues. Yeah. So they all do doubt. Wow.
You left-wing leaning parasite. You expect me to sit here and listen to your drivel?
You call me that? You sit there and you call me those names, you goddamn goy butt snatcher? You and that stup Gage!
Why did you do it, Mr. Kalu?
Gage. He's in the Chamber of Commerce. He's in with all those momsers. He blocked every proposal I ever put forward. Kike this and kike that. He's been trying to ruin my business for years.
Edgar Kalu, I'm charging you with the first-degree murder of Everett Gage. I respect your beliefs and your right to hold them. I hope for your sake the jury can commute to murder in the second degree. May God have mercy on you, sir.
Not the most explicit confession. Oh well.
Masterfully done, Officer Phelps. It is just Officer Phelps, isn't it, lad?
Yes, sir.
Then let me have a word with the Chief of Police, young Phelps. The department needs heroes. A shining, honest face the public can admire. I applaud a man with your talent for unwavering justice. Back to your duties for now, Boyle. But here's a piece of advice. Get yourself 2 suits, get them pressed. You'll be needing.
Okay, probably getting another flashback now. Hey, see that? Sound investigative technique. Yeah. Peak physical condition. Yeah.
Here's your new desk, kid. You're on traffic. The hot sheet is posted here, next to the map.
What's his problem?
That's Biggs. He's an institution.
So this is what all the fuss is about. Why couldn't they build a freeway that goes past my place?
They haven't even approved the money yet, kid. The bond issue won't be till December. It'll be years before any of this will happen. Here's your new partner, Stefan Burkowski.
I've heard all about you, Phelps. You go easy on me and let me earn the odd citation, and maybe we'll get along fine.
I'm here to learn, Detective.
He's an intense one, isn't he, Mel? Who's intense? The newly minted detective here, Cole Phelps.
Hi, Phelps. I'll be keeping an eye on you. I could spend a little time basking in reflected glory. Make a change from busting hookers and dope fiends.
Who was that, Commander?
Roy Earl, chief detective and advice.
Do they all dress like movie stars?
Well, Roy is a movie star. And the whole of the seedy side of L.A. is his audience.
What is that supposed to mean?
Stick with me, kid.
You'll find out.
And now some housekeeping. Warm Central Division welcome for Detective Cole Phelps. Some of you guys may know Phelps. He's the cop who broke the jewelry store murder. Stand up and take a bow, Phelps.
If it's all right with you,
That's
sir.
That's an order, Phelps.
Shh, quiet, everybody.
Phelps is one of only 2 serving LAPD officers who received the Silver Star during the war. Really gave it those lousy Japanese, eh, Phelps?
I did my best, Captain.
Why are you war heroes always so modest? I've partnered Phelps with everybody's favorite Pole, Stefan Bukowski.
Hope you like work, kid. Bukowski sure as hell doesn't.
Well, that's why we have partners, right?
Okay, can it, guys. Stick with Bukowski. He's a good cop. He knows traffic inside and out. I'm gonna start you out with 1 case. Do okay, I'll give you a couple more. You screw up, you'll be rousting vagrants and running license plates. Now get down to the PE Freight Depot, 6th and Alameda. A patrolman called in a suspicious vehicle. Signs of foul play. See what you can find out.
Come on, Phelps.
You think the vice boys get any on the side?
Alrighty.
They really pushed you through quick, didn't they? 6 years on patrol before I got this desk. You were here in 5 minutes.
What do you want me to say? I didn't ask for any favors.
You think talking's cheap? Try hiring a lawyer.
Canary
That's
says
that
he'll sing.
cop.
Only if I guarantee he walks.
Seems like a decent guy.
Thank you, Roy.
You know this place?
Year for that car.
Sure. Near the old gasworks and Signal Depot in the warehouse district. I'll direct.
American Century Broadcasting.
All units, a 459 just occurred at 6th and Sarah's. Any unit to handle?
So,
Code 2
tell me a
identified.
little about yourself, Phelps. Are we friends now, Bukowski? We have to work together. Don't be so touchy. Grew up in San Francisco. My father was in shipping. Went to college at Stanford. Did 2 years ROTC before Marine OCS at Camp Elliott. Shipped out in early '45 as a first lieutenant. Fought in the Okinawa campaign. I was wounded. Shipped back home. Did a year on the beat. Down here. So you won the Silver Star. I don't want to talk about it. Now let me get this straight. You single-handedly killed 40 Japs on this hill in Okinawa. No. You were up there all night, draped in the flag, knife between your teeth, gun at the ready. Finished? The Emperor Hirohito himself leading the charge against you. I did my part, Bukowski. What did you do? I kept the streets of L.A. safe for the people. Yeah. Now I get it. Unfit for service. Fuck you, Phelps. I earned a bravery citation during the Zuda riots. Sounds like you had it rough. I did my job.
All units, a 459 just occurred at 6th and Sarah's. Any unit to handle? Code 2 identified.
11 King, go ahead, KGPL.
11K, a 459 suspect just left 6th and Sarah's.
Up on the roof, officer. He has a mask on his face. I caught sight when he shoved past me, but be careful. I saw him waving a gun.
Give it up now. Make it easy on yourself. Get the hell away from me.
Ah, fuck. Not used to going down these things. Now go down. Come on. Where the hell is he? Ah.
Is somebody going to tell us what the hell is going on?
I'll take
Alright.
Watch out!
Dang. He's throwing lead!
I kill him or what? Alright. Wow. Hmm. Ooh. Alright, so suspicious car, signs of foul play.
That you, Bukowski? Go on through. Parking lot straight ahead.
Alright.
I need to get back to work, officer.
The detectives are here now. You repeat to them what you told me.
I did the right thing by calling this in. I'm just a working stick.
Just give them your story and you'll be all right.
This is your first case, Phelps. It's okay to admit it if you're stumped. If you don't know what to do next, just come talk to me and we'll see what we can figure out.
Thanks, Stefan. You're okay.
I'm Officer Hart.
Phelps, traffic. What have you got?
Abandoned car, probably stolen. The solid citizen is Nate Wilkie. He called it in.
What gives with the coroner?
There's blood all over the interior. Someone's copped the full Broderick, but no stiff as yet.
We have an owner for the car?
The car is registered to an Adrian Black, just north of Bunker Hill.
All right, we'll take a look around.
I'll keep Mr. Wilkie talking, but don't make him wait too long. He's the restless type.
All right.
Nice day for it.
How long you gonna keep me here, sir?
I better get back to work, sir.
Check the whole area, Detective. Assume everything's a potential.
Doc?
Detective
Phelps. What have we got?
a lot of blood for a blunt force injury. The victim must be in a very bad way.
Any sign of the guy?
Not unless he's in the trunk of the car.
Is he in the trunk of the car?
Victim looks to have lost a lot of blood.
Really? All right.
Junk.
Mr. F. Morgan picked up a live pig yesterday?
All right, so not an actual murder, just pig's blood. A pipe.
Brand name might give us something to go on.
I swear, this town is going straight.
How bad is it? Come on, you can tell me. Hey, Flatfoot, you're looking to get rid of that old crate? I'll give you a nickel for it.
here, Phelps. We're not done yet.
Yeah.
Keep searching.
I'm looking.
What's going on, Detective? Something bad happened here?
Got something? Cigarettes.
Circumstantial.
What? I'm just... I don't think I can examine this any closer. I wonder who would gain from a fake death. Live pig, huh? Ah. In black. Okay.
Happier times, I guess. "32 years old, married. Sounds like an average guy. What was he doing out here?"
Wait a minute. Does that thing say whether he wore glasses? And are those the same glasses as are in the picture? They look like it. And they've been recently damaged.
Stenzel glasses. Home repaired by the look of it.
Mm-hmm. When were they home repaired? Glasses don't exactly match. Yeah, these ones, wait. Actually they could. What do I have here? In a vehicle, blood splashes. Seed for a live hog. Signed by F. Morgan. Bloody pipe. Down near abandoned vehicle. Looks like a frame up. Purpose of scene. Fantastic. Wait, we now know this to be a missing person? Yeah.
Advice?
Have a word with the witness. It's not often we get eyeballs in a case like this.
Alright, let's see.
Sir, I'm Detective Phelps.
Name's Nate Wilkie.
You found the vehicle?
Sure. Saw it just sitting there. Strange place to be parking your car. Figured I'd better take a look. And then I saw all the blood. So I called the police.
Mind if I ask what you were doing out here?
Well, I work for the railway. I was on my way out to the switch and reckoned I'd take a shortcut.
see anybody else in the yard? Maybe somebody hanging around the car?
Nope. I hadn't seen a soul all day till you boys turned up.
Do you know Adrian Black, Mr. Wilkie?
No, sir. That ain't a name I'm familiar with.
Do you want to tell me what you know, or do we have to take you in and loosen you up a little?
Who do you think you are talking to me like that? You ought to be ashamed of yourself.
Yeah, fuck that up.
We found a steel pipe with blood on it near the car. Do you know anything about it, Mr. Wilkie?
No, sir. I went straight for the law when I saw the car was full of blood.
When you saw the blood, was it wet, bright red, or darker like it is now?
Darker, I'd say. Looked dry already.
Okay.
The wallet by the car. Was there anything in it when you arrived?
You accusing me of something, mister?
Okay, now he's definitely shifty. I don't know.
Do you want the patrolman to hold you down while we turn out your pockets, Mr. Wilkie?
Maybe I checked inside that wallet. Not that I was gonna steal anything. Maybe I took a look. But there weren't no money in there. Not even change.
Alright, cool.
Thank you for your help, Mr. Wilkie. We'll contact your employer if we need anything more from you.
If you have to, I guess. I can't really spend no more time over this.
Somebody's got to inform the wife, Phelps. If you're done here, we'll head over there now.
Yeah, might as well. I just wonder what evidence I'm missing.
Bunker Hill Avenue. You know where that is?
Behind Bunker Hill, a couple blocks north of Central Station.
So, what do we tell the wife?
Play it by the book. There's no stiff yet, so let's see how it plays out.
Yeah, that's true. I don't know.
Could be a car theft gone wrong. Make Black drive somewhere lonely, then give him a tap.
But why leave the car?
Well, obviously, someone got a little heavy-handed.
It's the wrong way around.
Well, how so, genius?
Where is Adrian? If you've gone to all the trouble to steal the car, and it goes wrong, you leave the body behind, not the car.
You got something there, folks. Doesn't add up.
Nah, I'm still, you know, the live pig is what's really suspicious.
You read about the guy on the crossing yesterday?
No, what happened?
Over on Lincoln Avenue. This guy's driving along and his oil light comes on. He stops the car and gets out. He pops the hood and
he's on a rail crossing.
Oh, you got it. He's got his head under there checking the oil, and the Southern Pacific freight slams into his car doing 90 miles an hour. The car came to a rest more than a mile down the track.
What a pointless waste of life.
You'll get plenty of blood and guts and mindless stupidity working traffic, folks.
Any Central unit of 415 possible mental case. At 7th and Flower unit to handle code 3 identify.
This is car 11K. We'll have...
Alright, interesting hat.
You're the one who's been sending cosmic rays into my room. I'll show you. Yes, sir. You're not going to control my thoughts anymore.
Calm down, sir.
You'd like that, wouldn't you?
Give it up, LAPD.
He went that way.
Oh, shit.
Damn lunatic. Put your hands in the air. There he is, officer. Don't make me chase you.
You don't understand. Someone has to stop the Venusians.
Farewell, cruel world!
Well. Yay. Alright.
Look out!
Did I just hit somebody? I looked away for a moment. Alright, the Blackened Residence.
Let's go introduce ourselves. You talk to her, Phelps. I'm no good at this shoulder to cry on stuff.
Do I have a choice about this?
Doesn't tell me anything.
No, you're sure it doesn't.
Where you going, Phelps? This is the place.
Insta heat.
No use leaving the thing half finished. That can't be right.
Cole Phelps, Master Plumber.
So the pipe missing from Mr. Black's heater is the same one that killed him. Huh. Seems like the assailant is a little closer to home.
Mm-hmm. All right. Alright, let's see what we have here.
Just a minute.
LAPD, Mrs. Black. May we come in? We have some bad news, and we'd rather discuss this in private.
I'm Margaret Black. We can discuss this in the living room. Please come in.
We're gonna have a look around, then we'll talk. Kavanaugh's. So who brought this home?
I can't look at the cigarettes. There were cigarettes at the crime scene, weren't there?
Lie down, make yourself comfortable. So, you're a friend of Courtney's?
Yes, Doctor.
He seems very concerned about you.
I have these visions. These blinding visions. I can't get them out of my head. My skull, it feels like it's in a
I'm
vice.
going to give you something to calm your nerves. I want to take you on a journey back. I want you to remember the good things about your past, occasions that made you laugh, times that made you smile.
Maybe Adrian was a patron. R and I should have an address. This was only recently installed, not 2 days ago.
Mm-hmm.
Wonder if someone in the house bought this unit knowing how they would use the parts.
Well, Other which book? Probably a phone in this place.
This must be Adrian's.
Probably.
Stencil. So the glasses are a match.
Well, maybe.
To my Adrian. This thing gets more and more interesting. A used ticket to Seattle and a suitcase gone missing. Someone couldn't wait to get out of this house. Separate bedrooms, separate pictures. What gives here?
I don't think so. This isn't what we're looking for.
Where exactly is El Telefono?
Operator, give me R&I.
Putting you through now.
Phelps, badge 1247.
How can I help, Detective?
I need an address on a Kavanaugh's bar.
Certainly, Detective. One moment. Kavanaugh's Bar, corner of Aliso and Hewitt, south side of Union Station.
Thanks, ma'am.
I think I found what I need to find. Alright.
Your husband drives a blue Lincoln, Mrs. Black?
That's correct.
The car has been found abandoned, and I'm afraid there are signs of foul play.
I knew something was wrong when he didn't come home.
We believe your husband may be injured. We found a pipe on the scene with blood on it.
Oh no! My poor Adrian!
Do you think you could answer some questions now, Mrs. Black?
Of course. However I can help.
Yeesh. Ugh. There's a lot here. And
we found a receipt in the trunk of your husband's car for a live pig. This receipt was made out to an F. Morgan.
A pig? Adrian runs a tool business. That would be Frank Morgan. God knows what he's up to.
What makes you say that about Morgan, ma'am?
He's the foreman at my husband's plant. A very shady character. I've told Adrian he needs to keep his distance from the staff. They're always out drinking together.
alright.
Your husband frequents Kavanaugh's bar?
How did you know that? Adrian practically lives there after work.
Alright.
So Adrian spends a lot of time there.
Up until recently, he's been away in Seattle a lot on business.
I think you should come clean with us, Mrs. Black. Your husband is missing, and after our search, I'm willing to call the circumstances suspicious. Can you account for your movements last night?
You're not accusing me, are you? What an awful thing to say. I was here all night, of course, waiting for Adrian to come home.
She seems pretty steady.
Is there anyone who can vouch for that?
Well, no. I was here alone. I cooked Adrian's dinner and waited, but he never came home.
Was your husband wearing his glasses when he left here yesterday?
Yes, he just bought a new pair.
Ah. No, they just got broken.
That's a lie, Margaret. You know exactly what Perry was wearing because you were there.
You're being flat out ridiculous now. Why don't you show me some proof of where I was supposed to be? If I was there, at least I'd know what happened to him.
I fucked it up.
But I don't, Detective. And you might not care. But that is the most terrible feeling.
Damn. She says that he just bought a new pair, and yet they're already broken. Fuck.
Did your husband tell you where he was going last night?
All he said was he was going to meet Frank for a drink.
Again, she seems steady.
So nothing out of the usual then?
Well, he came home early from work. But he never comes home early. And he went out early, too. He normally never leaves for the bar till about 7.
All right.
Tell us about the photo of Adrian in the bedroom.
What is there to tell? It's from his most recent business trip to Seattle.
Okay, she's lying.
There's plenty to tell. You just won't tell it. You're lying about the photograph, Mrs. Black.
You're incredibly rude and insensitive.
Yes.
But I guess you know that. I've told you what I know about the picture.
What about Nicole, Mrs. Black? Was your husband going to leave you for her?
I've seen the photo frame. He thinks I'm stupid. But women sense these things. I don't know if he intended to leave me or if it was just a fling. God only knows. I only want to know that he's safe.
We'll keep you informed, Mrs. Black.
Please do, Detective.
Okay, so why were his glasses broken then? Alright, let's get out of here. So we gotta go to Kavanaugh's bar.
Jesus, I'm glad to be out of there.
Mr. and Mrs. Black don't seem to have the happiest home life.
He's too scared to divorce her, and she's too much of a shrinking violet to throw him out. If this hadn't happened, they could have stayed miserable together forever.
You think she could have killed him?
She sure as hell doesn't seem the type. Stranger things have happened.
Lazy old-fashioned soaps require scrubbing and elbow grease. Lemon Wash cuts grease and dips it right down the drain. And since Lemon Wash removes spots from pots
bad choice.
use it to remove the grease.
All units, officers help. Major 415, 1624 West 3rd Street, 1624 West 3rd Street. Any unit to handle code 3, identify.
Gotta be clean. Lemon Wash, all purpose cleaner. Here's a story of a growing
Oh my god.
and the gal who really knew her way around. They're still talking that it left because the way she came and went, she took the town and turned it upside down. With the red stocking and the green perfume, she moved into this man's town with a silver spoon. Never was any trouble, but she started so soon. With the red and silk stocking and the green perfume.
Oh boy.
Slow down!
She was singing a love song in a gambling hall. When along came a stranger,
Where are you?
handsome and tall. He won every last dollar.
You know, I'd be willing to bet the fast travel could take me there, but what the heck?
Open your eyes!
far away is this jerk?
You know, we might get there quicker if you use the siren. You've helped quite enough.
Yeesh. Good wonder, is this guy in a car driving, the same direction as I am? Oh my gosh.
All units, officers help. Major 415, 1624 West 3rd Street, 1624 West 3rd Street.
Finally! We're starting to think nobody would show.
What have we got?
The 3rd Street Gang and the Diamond Street Gang. Mexican kids with nothing better to do than howl at each other. But no bloodshed so far. Shit! Hope you brought plenty of ammunition, sir.
LAPD, drop your weapons! How long do you think you can hold out?
Being covered, asshole. Oh crap. Ow. I think we did it. Nope.
God damn it, here come more.
All right.
Car 11K calling KGPL. I need an ambulance at 1624 West 3rd Street. Code 4. Shots fired and suspects are down.
I think you're gonna need more than one ambulance.
Ambulance 11K. All units be advised. Code 4 on the Major 415 on West 3rd Street. Suspects are down.
Alright, now where the heck is the objective? That is a ways off.
You can drive.
It's in the glass and on the tongue.
Yep.
Producer of this special broadcast.
Tell the cook.
Hey, I know you.
No, you don't.
We were at school together. How about you buy me a drink for old time's sake?
Yeah.
She wants a 5-star. Goddamn. I can't decide between the two fish or the chicken. Looking for someone?
That's one heck of a Sunday.
I just don't know how to dance.
You know Frank Morgan?
Sure. Frank's a regular. He's a loner in the back.
That cherry pie was delicious.
Frank Morgan?
Who's asking?
Cole
LAPD.
Phelps, LAPD. I understand you're a friend of Adrian Black.
Yeah, I know him.
Are you aware that he's missing?
No, I hadn't heard that. Tough break.
Alright.
We found Black's car, abandoned in a freight depot, covered in blood. You know anything about that, Morgan?
Hell no. I'm sorry to hear that. I like Adrian. He's a good boss.
Please, don't tell me you actually believe this jerk-off, Phelps.
I don't.
You're lying, Morgan. You were there.
And you're talking out your ass, detective. How about you prove I was out at that rail yard?
I mean, it's the receipt.
You were there, Morgan. We found a receipt in the trunk of the car. It has your name on it. We can call the slaughter yard and nail you
All right already. That fool Adrian's fallen for some dame in Seattle. He wanted me to make it look like he'd been attacked.
Okay.
Where exactly is Black holed up?
No idea. I think he took off for Seattle.
See, I think I have to doubt him here because I don't know that I have the evidence. Well, there's a train ticket. But that was a used train ticket, wasn't it? Well, no, the ticket. Yeah, it's one that you used. I think I just have to doubt him.
I'm tired of your shtick, Morgan. Spill it, or we take you out in the alley and we knock it out of you.
He's holed up at my place. He's waiting for some money to come through before he blows town.
An address?
It's an apartment house at the corner of Temple and Figueroa. Apartment number 2.
I think that's all. Thanks for your help, Morgan. We appreciate it.
Hey, I'm just glad I could help. I love cops.
Cuff him, let him go. It's up to you, Phelps. There's no way I'm writing this idiot up.
I got drinking to do. You're getting nothing more from me.
Well, I got information off him. We could deal with him later.
Well, if it's all the same to you, I'll go back to my drink.
Yeah, I think that.
Tell the cook these were some good grits.
Where's our Vic? Okay, is this it? Where is the house? Street crime location. Holy shit. Freight depot. Hidden vehicle. Oh my gosh. Morgan's apartment. Black resident. Alright.
I've met some pretty good liars in my time. People who sound convincing because they actually believe their own bullshit. Huh. Type is clever. Hard to catch out.
Frank Morgan is not one of those people.
Nope.
No, he is not.
KGPL calling car 11K. 11K, come in.
11K, go ahead.
Message from Technical Services. Blood found in the abandoned Lincoln at the PE Freight Depot is not human. Repeat, not human. Compositional analysis reveals swine as the most likely match.
Roger, KGPL. Time to reel this guy in, Phelps.
Any in the vicinity, see the man on 211 just occurred. 3rd Neal Street. Stand by for further. Unit to handle code 3 identified.
Let's check the place out. Come on.
Apartment 2.
Help you, gentlemen?
LAPD detectives, Mr. Black. You're under arrest.
Look, I'm really sorry about this. I never tried to hurt anyone. I just needed to get away from LA. I won't put up a struggle. Just let me get my things.
Yeah, he's gonna break for it.
Knew it!
Phelps, go after him. I'll try and head him off in the car. Remember, the gun is the last resort.
Yeah, thanks.
There's no point running, Adrian.
Can't run away from me. You're wearing a sweater.
It's over, Adrian.
Stop right there, Adrian. Why not just come clean with her, Black? Why the melodrama?
I thought it would be easier.
No, it just got a whole lot harder. Adrian Black, you're under arrest for conspiracy and fraud. We'll see what the DA has to say about wasting police resources on a wild goose chase like this.
You're gonna lose your wife, lose your job, and probably end up in the big house. I hope she was worth it, Adrian.
Wait, do I have to interrogate him too?
That turned out to be quite some case, huh? Adrian.
Oh no.
What an idiot. You got an arrest and a clearance in your first case, and in fine style, too. Well done, detective. Efficient investigation technique, good public presence. You keep that up and you learn from Bukowski here, you could go a long way in this department.
Well, thank you, sir. Thank you.
Okay, we're gonna keep this short. I'm already late for the DA. First up, Phelps, Bukowski. We got a report of a brand new Packard abandoned in an empty lot off 2nd Street between Olive and Grand. PR is one Oswald Jacobs says the vehicle was dumped in his backyard. There's a patrolman on site. Get down there and see what you can turn up. Any questions? Good, get going.
I didn't want to arrest the kid, so I gave him a death.
Better go earn our pathetic wages.
Rimsky, O'Halloran. Intelligence has information on a stolen car racket.
An abandoned vehicle. We catch all the good ones, huh, Phelps?
Sounds like there's more to it than that. Nobody dumps a shiny new Packard unless they borrowed it without asking.
You don't say. You're on fire today, Einstein.
Very funny.
Come on, my intense protege. Let's go save the world.
So can I set street crime locations?
You hear about Adrian? Brought in Seattle's real bad.
KGPL to any unit. The 459, they're now at 267 South Main. Unit to handle code 2 identified.
11K responding. Go ahead, KGPL.
You pennies is hiding from me. I will find you all and eat you. Yes, sir. Damn! Why these places have so much preparation H? Ooh-wee! Benny's give me speed.
Get the hell down from there, you lunatic! Really need to lay off the pills.
Ow. Hooray! I wonder if that's actually what those banners look like. Wait a minute. Wait. Okay, I gotta check. Alright. So, what year is LA Noire? No, I don't want the frickin' release date. In 1947. This is before the Hiss case. Matter of fact, I'm trying to think if he was even a representative at that point. Well, he might have been running. 47. I want to say his first term started in 48. I think. Of course, next question you gotta ask is Los Angeles even his district? I mean, California has a lot of districts. I don't know, but oh well. Maybe it was. You know, I don't have any hard information on that, but still, though, it would be a lot cooler if this game was set a couple of years later, so you could hear radio dispatches on the Hiss case. That would be awesome. What do we got here? Was haben wir hier?
Traffic.
I'm Officer Houlihan. Car's down the alleyway, detectives.
Mm-hmm. We sure get interesting traffic cases.
We got a call about an abandoned vehicle.
Yes, sir. The car has flags. Might be some kind of diplomatic vehicle.
Has anyone touched this vehicle since you arrived?
No. And that Jacobs bird over there was on station before I got here.
We'll talk with him in a moment. Give us some time to look the place over.
Sure, take your time. He's a sore-headed old son of a bitch anyway.
Hmm. Alright, so what do we got? Registered.
It's owned by the Argentinian embassy.
Mm-hmm.
Empty.
Stealing the wheels is for amateurs. Car ring would have stripped it in a warehouse.
Not sure this means much.
Yeah, I suppose not.
Combination wrench. Must have used it to remove the wheel lugs.
Don't think this is any use to us.
Yeah, beer bottles are the most irrelevant things. What about these yahoos? Yeah. Alright, so there's A. B. C and D.
It'll take a smarter man than me to connect that. Nothing significant.
No, there's not. What do we got here? Abandoned vehicle, a registration slip for the Argentinian embassy, a missing wheel, a missing license plate, Dewey Brothers. Well, someone may be wanting to drive around so that people think they're from the Argentinian embassy, but if they've got the car, why not just use the damn car? Is there a motive behind taking a license plate? Or the wheel, for that matter. Does woman have anything to say?
Why you're doing that, buddy, but I wish you'd stop.
I have some questions. I get the impression there's not a lot else to look at. What about you, ma'am?
Because I thought this was such a nice area.
Well, I mean, there are worse. You locate something new? Oh, he's just looking at the bottles also. Muck. I think that's it. I already talked to this Jacob fella. Wait a minute. A watering can.
Oswald Jacobs?
That's right.
What exactly happened here, Mr. Jacobs?
Last night, I was looking out of my window. I like to keep an eye on what's going on.
I can understand that.
You see this empty lot? Damn kids play stickball here. Always breaking my windows, always asking for their ball back.
Can we get back to the car, Mr. Jacobs?
Don't be impatient, Sonny. Anyways, last night I see this brand spanking new Packard up on bricks.
Okay.
Did you see who stole the Packard?
Hell yes, I did.
Hey, baby, nice to see you. How are things going for you?
I saw 3 goddamn Mexicans going to work on it.
I don't have any reason to doubt him.
Can you tell us what they were doing?
Using the headlights of an old Ford so they could strip the thing. I yelled out to them, "I'll call the cops." So they loaded up their car and drove off, tooting and hollering and yelling obscenities at me in Mexican.
You speak Spanish, sir?
No, I do not.
Okay. I wonder, was Hispanic even a term back in 1947? Alright.
After the Mexicans left, you didn't go anywhere near the car?
After I scared them off? No, I didn't go anywhere near that car.
Alright, I don't think I have anything that I can... Let's see. Being 2 months off, house shopping. Yeah, I couldn't tell you much about finding homes, but there is a fella I know. His last name's Taylor. He might be able to help you with that. I'll put you in touch with him. He's a fairly reasonable guy, kind of effeminate though, so we'll have to see. Bumpa-dumpa-dum. I don't think I have anything here that would indicate that he's lying. But I mean, I doubt him.
You went out to the car. Once they were gone, you had to take a look for yourself.
I was curious.
Hey.
Ain't no law against that. So
New York Times still had a wetback as an accepted term in their style guide until the mid-70s. Yeah, I kind of doubt it too. That's good. Where'd you get that piece of trivia?
What if I took a look around that car? You can't be accusing me of nothing.
Tell me about the car they were driving.
It was an old Ford. I didn't catch the license number.
I think he's telling the truth.
You look like the kind of guy who notices details.
You're right there. The car was old, but it looked brand new. Candy apple red paint job stands out a mile.
Alright, cool.
What exactly did you see them take?
They was working on the tires. That's all that was took.
Nah, we got the missing license plate.
Why did you take the license plate?
Me? Well, what I do with license plates? You saying I have them?
I mean, the license plates are missing.
Scratching around in that book won't prove nothing. You should show me some respect.
Thank you for your help, Mr. Jacobs. You can speak to Officer Thibault about signing a formal statement.
When you get the car out of the way, maybe you could come back and do something about those kids.
How about we bring you an umpire's mask? Jacobs dumped the book he was
Citations
reading in a hurry
needed.
when he walked up. You curious what he didn't want us to see?
Well, I mean, you know, I don't mind listening to leftists if they're intelligent. I mean, Christopher Hitchens is always fun. Although the fact that I have a bit of an anglophilic streak and he has a wonderful voice helps. Anyway, yeah, I mean, I might check him out. We'll see. So. Yeah, I don't know. That he did seem shifty on that. I probably should have just doubted him on the license plates. It just wouldn't make sense for him to steal the license plate. And, yeah. And the fact that the license plate is missing is insufficient proof. Although it contradicts his testimony that only the tire, or only the wheel was taken. So, whatever, I got 3 out of 4 right. Let's get back to El Vehiculo. Yeah, there we go. Walking through trees. Wow. Alrighty.
I swear, this town's going straight to hell.
We have no idea where that is, so... people? Alright, suspect. No, nothing. Is this a dead end? Have I fucked this? Oh yeah, I could probably call this in and... I go to telephone and... Nah, there must be another clue in there. Yeah. Or I could try the phone method. I'm gonna try the phone. Now, where is this thing? And right on top of it.
It's a stolen car, not the Lindbergh baby. What more do you need to know?
That's a nice reference. Moral of the story is always doubt everything. I think statistically doubt is it has a plurality, but I don't think it has an outright majority. I could be wrong on that. I think it's close though. Oh, here we go. See if this can help us.
Phelps, badge 1247.
How could I help, Detective?
Could you run the name Dewey Brothers? Possibly a dealership or car mechanics workshop.
One moment. Dewey Brothers Packard Dealership, 629 Figueroa Street.
Got it. Thanks.
Now, BB, maybe you can answer this question for me. Is it possible to screw yourself so you can't win this game? I mean, for instance, let's just say I picked truth on every single response and didn't solve cases. Does it make it so the game's unwinnable, or does the game just force you to go back and play them and say, okay, look, asshole, you're gonna do it right this time, and you need to solve enough of these? Because I played through it once on Xbox years ago, but I was, at the time, just following a guide that told me when to do everything. You know? Because I was mostly in it for the cinematics and the story, so... Yeah. Can you make the game unwinnable? Oopsie. Old X, discovered landmark. What discovered land? I discovered a landmark? That's awesome. Alright. There's a hard game over, you can... Okay. I kinda wish this game had... Well, for one thing, I wish you could make it so that Phelps doesn't automatically cheat with that Shantuzi. I don't know, it just seemed out of character for him and I didn't like it. But yeah, this game would be really cool if you could, you know, just the overall concept of solving and stuff like that. Combine that with something maybe a little Mass Effect-ish where you have a little bit more free roaming capability, doing the job, you know, doing the missions in different orders. Or, what am I thinking? You know, maybe branching paths. Maybe you can only do a certain number. You can't do all the cases. You have to pick and choose and let others go to other people, and that determines maybe where the game goes. That could be interesting. I don't know. It'd take a ton of work. But it's tantalizing. Or not tantalizing, it's intriguing, I suppose. At least it is to me. I don't know. But... yeah.
Don't tell me, let me guess. You were making your way past the lot, caught sight of the new model 4-door, and couldn't help yourself. You could see yourself in that car and just had to take a closer look. Well, I can't say as I blame you.
LAPD, Mac. We'd like to speak with the owner.
That's me, William Dewey, proprietor, at your service.
We're investigating the theft of a Packard belonging to the Argentine embassy. Are you missing a combination wrench?
I don't know, Detective, but I know how we can find out. Follow me.
Yeah, this guy seems helpful. Better not run. You're a fat dude.
We keep all our tools in here.
Alright. Excellent.
Mind if we look around?
Be my guest. You sure you guys aren't interested in a new car? Huh? Maybe a used car. I have some nice used cars for guys in your wage bracket.
Yeah, I mean,
Give
it'd
us some
be...
alone time, Dewey. Go sell some cars or what?
I have not played KOTOR. I've heard people like it. You know, so... Hey. I'm trying to think. KOTOR. Is that the one where... there was something about becoming a Jedi just boils down to getting a holocron from a drop or something like that? A really rare one or something like that? And people were disappointed that it was so simplistic or formulaic and not at all Jedi-ish. Is that the one I'm thinking of? Or maybe I'm just thinking of the Old Republic itself. I'm not sure.
Whatever it is that you do here.
Alright. Okay. Old Republic MMO. Yeah, I've not played those. I've heard nice things. Yep.
That's not right. One left.
You think you just look at the numbers on?
Gabriel Delgado is missing a 3/4.
Okay. What we got here? You stars on that one.
To me.
All right. So I need to check out citations needed, and I need to check out KOTOR. Alright. Oh, what do we got?
Hasn't given me anything to go on.
Are you kidding me? This is the most important piece of information ever. Can I talk to this dude? Nope. No, I thought those were little chimes for...
No good. We need diplomatic plates.
Yeah. What do we have here?
I doubt it.
Yeah. Well, I know that a guy is missing a wrench. What are their names? So that's a Polish name, and then this one I'm having trouble seeing. Oh, wait. I just look. Why can't I look away from his name? I know his name. It's in my notebook. Oh, let's go talk to William Dewey, I think. Or we can find this Gabriel guy. There he is. What's up, fool? What you got for me?
If you don't mind, we have a few questions. Where can we find Delgado?
I don't know. Sure as hell isn't here.
I doubt that I have anything that could... Yeah. But I gotta doubt him.
Address, Dewey, or my partner shoves her head in a car door.
Okay, all right. Apartment 3, 103 Hill Street. And tell him from me, if he ever shows his face around here again, I'm gonna kick his butt from here to Kingdom Come.
Alright.
A wrench from this dealership was used to strip the wheels from a Packard last night, Mr. Dewey. A couple of Hispanics were seen taking parts.
We've had a spate of thefts ourselves. Comes with the location. Thieving bastards to steal anything the minute your back is turned.
No, I don't doubt him.
So that's
Nope.
it. Like I said, the workshop's too close to the street. It's difficult to keep an eye on it.
We'll be keeping an eye on you, Dewey, and spreading the word that you don't like to cooperate with the LAPD.
We really ought to take more time over the Packard, Phelps. Let's head back to the empty lot.
Okay. Anodyne phrasing. Yeah. Alright, 70 and 71. I should be able to remember that. Let's see what we got. Oh. Oh, that's my partner. Okay. I say I just walk up to a cop car that was already occupied by somebody else. Ah, I can go back here. That would seem to indicate there's still something about the place.
You drive. I need to go over the case notes.
Yeah. I think I'm just gonna use that intuition thing. Can't risk missing out on a crucial case, or a crucial piece of evidence. Let's take a look around. I don't know what else there could be, though. I mean, the music is saying, hey man, you better check it out. What did I miss? Yeah, it's empty. I can't look around in it. I need to examine this more closely. I don't think so. I think the magnifying glass is just saying the car is a cornucopia of clues. I might have just wasted an intuition point. Was. What do we have here?
Okay, so we have the owner of the vehicle, a degenerate. I'll run John Madsen by R&I.
Alright. Cool. I don't think there's anything else. Well, this thing seems to think that there is. But I don't think so. Wait a minute. Oh, the flag's missing.
I must have taken the flag as a souvenir. Can't have any street value.
And now I've gotten them all. I like the sound effects in this game.
Phelps, badge 1247.
How can I help, Detective?
Can you put me through to Michigan 2458, please?
Connecting you now.
Hello, can I help you?
LAPD, ma'am. Can I speak to John Madsen, please?
He's at school, officer. What's this about? Is he in trouble?
How old is your boy, ma'am?
Just turned 16.
Wrong person, Mrs. Madsen. Sorry to disturb you. Are there any messages for me?
There's just one message for you, Detective. A four-door Packard, diplomatic license number Paul Robert 706, was reported missing this morning by Juan Francisco Valdez.
Could you have him brought in?
He's already here at Central, Detective. He's demanding an audience, as he calls it.
Yeah.
Thanks. Can you get a message to Captain Leary? Tell him we'll be in as soon as we can. Thank you. Can you cordon off this lot until we have the vehicle impounded?
Yes, sir, Detective.
Doggone right.
We'll follow up on the owner. Get a
Yeah.
statement from Jacobs, and I'll read your report back at the station.
Okay, missing Argentinian flag. That's probably the souvenir that old Jacobs took that I didn't realize. All right. Central Police Station. Yeah. Oh.
You read this story in the Examiner about the Navy developing three-dimensional movies?
What's a dimension?
You know, like a graph.
Ooh.
Vertical axis is Y and horizontal is X.
Well, that's clear as mud.
Third dimension would be Z. So things would be popping out of the screen.
That's ridiculous. Scare people out of the theater. In God's name would want that.
I don't know. People scoffed at the idea of talkies and colors, and look what we have now.
What color? All right.
Do we have a Juan Francisco Valdez in for questioning?
Sure do, Phelps. Your bird's an interview, too. And get this, he's wearing gloves and doing his best not to touch anything. Can you beat that?
Sounds like we don't want to keep this guy waiting. It's this way.
I say we bust in there and find the goddamn evidence.
You having trouble?
That's the cop from the Navy.
About time. Are you the senior officer I requested?
I'm Detective Phelps, and this is Detective Bukowski.
Have you any idea how long I've been waiting to speak with you? I am needed back at the consulate, and you keep me here like a common criminal.
All right, friend. Let's take a deep breath and start all over again.
Mr. Valdez.
Consul General, I insist on my full title.
All right.
Where did you purchase the car?
My secretary and driver arranged the purchase. A disreputable place, Dewey Brothers by name. As soon as I can have it arranged, I will have my Hispano Suiza brought up from Buenos Aires.
I don't think he's telling the truth, but I don't. What evidence do we have? We got the registration slip. He is shifty. But his name's not on the slip. And he is, it is true. Dewey Brothers. Doubt.
Bought a Packard, Valdez? A snob like you doesn't drive an American car. I want answers or I'll smack you around the teeth.
William Dewey offered me a substantial bribe to make a purchase at his establishment. It is not unusual to make this kind of transaction in the civil service.
Well, tell that to the Argentine taxpayers.
Cool.
Consul General, we have located your car. Can you tell us how it was stolen?
It must have been stolen from the consular garage. Terribly inconvenient, of course. I want the perpetrator soundly flogged.
Unfortunately, we don't do that here, your worship.
He seems slightly shifty, but not super shifty. Pledged bribery. I mean, he's not trustworthy type. I'm thinking doubt. I could use the intuition, but well, he seems more truthful than before.
You have a pretty good idea who stole the car, don't you, Consul General? Are you going to tell me, or do I shake it out of you?
There's no call for violence. I suspect a disgruntled boy from the car dealership.
You have a name for this kid?
Gabriel, like the archangel. I have no surname.
Yeah, that's gonna be one of the names in the book.
So tell us about this kid, Gabriel. You had a run-in with him?
Mecánico. A presumptuous young man who did not know his place. He presumed to ask me questions.
We do a lot of presuming here in the United States, Consul General. It comes with the turf.
I wish I would get a chance to. I mean, I don't think I got to. I don't think I saw a name Gabriel in there, but I'm gonna say he's lying.
You fuck young boys, Valdez.
Yeah.
Man, this will cause an international incident.
I love how direct he is. That's awesome.
Danny, Ben, Miguel, Tristan, and Teddy. Full lips. Ring any bells?
I'm sure we can come to some arrangement.
Gabriel, spill it.
A beautiful but impertinent boy. I mentioned rendezvous and the young man went quite insane. I thought he was going to kill me. I was prepared to pay.
We'll be in touch, Consul General.
Let's nail this kid Delgado and wrap this thing up.
All right.
Hey, you think those bikes will get any on the side?
Deserve that. Someone ought to take him home. He's low.
Easy apparition.
What a skunk. Walking out on his wife like that?
Question is, where is our... Oh, well, how about that? Dewey Brothers, street crime. Come on. Go. stairs, I guess.
That's the guy. I hear he's an honest cop. Now there's an oxymoron for you.
Ah.
Okay, let's see what Gabriel has to say for himself.
I just hope our Archangel hasn't already flown.
Mother's coming in tonight on the train.
What the hell is this guy doing?
Police work. Huh. Alrighty. Number 3.
Here he is, apartment 3.
Perfect.
Yeah,
LAPD, ma'am. We're looking for Gabriel Delgado.
Gabriel?
We're from the police. Policia, you understand?
Yes, I understand. Could you come inside?
What is your name?
Ana Rodriguez.
Is Gabriel Delgado here, Ms. Rodriguez?
No. What do you want with Gabriel? Is he in trouble?
Stay where you are, Ms. Rodriguez. We need to take a look around.
But he is not here. I have told you.
Check out the surrounds. I'll stay with the broad.
Check out the surrounds.
So how far along are you?
Aha!
Nearly 20 weeks.
Souvenirs are a dumb move.
Right. So how's it gonna be when you go into labor and he's not around?
You are wrong about Gabriel.
Doesn't look like
He will be a good father. Already he works hard to provide for us.
Unless you help us here, Anna, your little one won't be seeing Papa for a very long time.
Difficult to tell whether it's the suspect vehicle from the scene. Certainly Gabriel's pride and joy.
Seems irrelevant. Don't think this is anything. Nope.
Serving breakfast for 2, Anna? You should have cleared up.
Okay, so pretty good clue that he was here today. I don't think there's anything else.
You're in serious trouble, Miss Rodriguez.
But Gabriel is not here. I have done nothing wrong.
I think. I mean, this is the first time we've met this woman. I don't think I have any evidence that would, well, I mean, besides this. Yeah. Well, and the flag, too. Links him here.
Why did he steal the car, Anna?
The customer insulted him. He has his honor, no?
He seems pretty straightforward about it.
His honor, Anna?
He said Dewey's friend tried to make a woman out of him. He no longer respects this man, Dewey. He took the car to show this maricon that he is a man.
Alright.
Tell us the truth, Anna. Has Gabriel been here?
I haven't seen him for at least 3 nights.
You keep lying to me, and I'll send you and your baby to jail.
He lives here, but he hasn't come home. I swear it.
Enough, Anna. There are signs all over this place that he's been back.
I'm guessing the flag would do it too.
He was here last night. I have never seen him so angry. He went out to his shed and put some things in it. I don't know what, and I don't want to know. I love him.
Maybe check out back, too. This punk has something stashed somewhere, I know it.
Yeah, probably the wheel and the old, whatever, license plate. Check out back. Wait, it said in his shed. The second story place. Oh, wait, here we go. Yep.
Looks like Valdez gets his wheel back.
Yeah.
Incidental. Not everything here is going to be relevant. Not sure this means much.
Yeah.
Diplomatic license plates.
Wait a minute.
Nope.
Yeah, I think that's it. Of course, why didn't we ask her the obvious question? Where has he gone? Do you know where he went? When will he be back?
We found a license plate matching our stolen vehicle in the shed. Add in the assortment of parts, and we can make Gabriel for a dozen other thefts. It's time to get serious, Anna.
You must ask these questions of Gabriel. I know nothing of these car parts.
Okay, now she really seems shifty, but can I nail her for it? I don't think so. I'm just gonna doubt her.
Then tell us where he is! If your baby is born in prison, Anna, the corrections officers will take it from you. You will see your son or daughter through a metal grate for half an hour a week.
The start line is on 1st and Santa Fe. There is a spillway under the bridge that leads to the river. Many policia have wrecked trying to follow him.
We will put in a good word for you, Anna. As far as we're concerned, this sits with Gabriel.
Start line? That sounds like a street race to me. It's gotten out of hand this last year. No wonder Delgado has such an eye for fine art.
You know where the kid is. Let's go stop these clowns and get them off the streets.
Yeah.
Hey, that's that cop. Seems like a decent guy. presence in the vicinity. Citizen reports at
Damn it.
415 at the corner of Banning and Santa Fe. Suspect vehicles engaged in illegal street racing. Units to handle code 3 identified.
There's the red Ford. That's Delgado right there.
Even in 1947, they have a babe to wave the flag.
Quick! They're getting away!
Phelps, 1247. Requesting assistance at 1st and Santa Fe. Reports of an illegal street race.
Stay on Delgado. He's getting away. Gonna lose him.
Ah, you bastards.
Delgado is our boy. Forget the other.
Oh, I have. Son of a bitch. Come on, get down there.
Step on it, Phelps. Take him out.
Yep, not quite. Boxes.
God damn it, boy. Hold it steady.
Gabriel Delgado, you're under arrest for Grand Theft Auto.
Fuck you, puto. You should speak to the maricón. Valdez, I showed him. Now who's the man? I should have burned his fucking car.
Yeah. We all make mistakes.
You got a foreign dignitary outed as a fruit and a kitty raper, a car dealer we're gonna let slide for the kickbacks, and a street punk car thief who sure as hell won't be taking liberties with other people's autos again anytime soon. That, Detective Phelps, is not a bad haul. You keep your chin low and your hands high, and you keep bringing me clearances just like that one. That's textbook policing, and we need more of it in this department.
Almost in one piece. All right.
You have any plans for weekend Liberty, Jack?
My sisters have been working in Los Angeles in a bomber factory. They're coming down to visit. I'm meeting them at the station at 6.
Good for you, Jack. Are they cute?
They're my sisters, Hank.
Attention! Final inspection before Liberty. Good job, Kelso.
Are we going somewhere, gentlemen? Full inspection. It had better be exceptional if any of you want Liberty this weekend. Kelso, this carbine. The bore is dirty.
No, it isn't.
Are you arguing with me, Kelso?
Do what you need to do, Sergeant. You know the bore is immaculate.
Weekend Liberty canceled. 2-day field drill. Clean this rifle.
No.
Do you know the penalty for insubordination, Kelso?
Jack, don't do it.
Forget him, Hank. He doesn't have what it takes.
Are you two finished? Are you going to clean this rifle?
No, Sergeant. Cole is right. I'm going to stop playing games and join a rifle company and fight the real enemy.
All right, gentlemen, I just got this handed to me. A hit-and-run felony at Ray's Cafe, 208 North Los Angeles. Got a patrolman on site. The coroner's on his way. Get down there, see if you can find any witnesses who can put a make on the car.
I want to make homicide. I mean, you know you've made it if you got that desk.
That bum took a swipe at me. I put him down with my shot. You need me to sign some papers or something?
This guy's got a screw loose. Going to church doesn't make you a Christian.
What triggers a save?
Looks like the DA is going to press charges. Anna Rodriguez might do time.
I'll speak to the DA. She suffered enough.
I don't know, Cole. She's an easy make, and the DA likes conviction.
I'll convince him to let it go.
How you do that?
I'll give him something better.
All right.
Detectives, over here.
Alright, saved. I'm gonna stop there for now. I'll be back maybe later. We'll see. But thanks for watching. Thanks for chatting. Take care. And we'll see you next time.